So Gauss, one of my favorite frames in all of Warframe, is also just really, really good at, not only running fast, but dealing some pretty good damage and really good at buffing in really easy ways. So if we go over here, Gauss kind of has like an interesting kit. It's kind of basic, but at the same time really good. Like first here we got Mach Rush, which to basically put it simply, he makes them run really fast. It's like Volt's first ability or second ability, whatever it is. Just makes them run fast, but can also knock over enemies and can also help charge up his meter on the character. And then next we go over to kinetic plating, which also yet again another easy way to put it, damage reduction, which is what you really, really need. And also can help from being staggered, like that's gone, so you're basically just not going to get toppled at all, which is also really helpful, especially when you're using guns that have staggering or knockdown. And move down here to Thermal Sunder. Basically, it's like an AoE. Another simple way to put it. AoE, nice, easy. Can use either heat or cold statuses. Can be really good for defense missions or trying to kill a bunch of enemies in one whole area. And then Redline. So Redline is also just where this character can shine. Same with Mach Rush. Basically, buffs at all speed, which is really good for a lot of weapons if you just want to kill stuff really, really fast. Like, if you come over here, I have Fenrir, right? As soon as I, transform it, it's pretty good, it's pretty fast. But then as soon as I put on Redline, it is just a minigun. It is the most fun I've ever had mowing down enemies in this whole game ever. And this is basically his kit. Basically Volt's Rush, Volt's Speed, basically, damage reduction, an AoE, and speed boosting, which is really, really good once you know how to build them properly. So we're kind of going to go over here. This is one of my main builds for him. Yes, there is no mod there, because Forma is just annoying to find, especially Umbra Forma. But just pretend there's primed flow there for more energy. So you got your basic stuff, more higher ability duration, armor agility for more armor, a little bit more of that, some more strength stuff, just to help boost his abilities more, so make him more stronger and everything. And then of course gotta have these three here. Molt augmented, so like when you're playing those longer form missions, your abilities at that point will be stupidly busted. And then Arcane Energize, this thing's just annoying to max at all, but it's good for getting extra energy. So yeah, that's kind of like the basic rundown of this character. So we're gonna go now to the simulacrum part, so how he performs against high level enemies. Alright, this is the simulacrum part of the video. So I'm gonna be testing out the weapon, the build I have, and show you just how crazy this is. Alright, so I can only put it to 120 because my my MR rank, which is stupid. I would love to test it out higher. But so this is basically base, no buffs, no nothing, but with the mods on the weapon and everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see, yeah, it's not too perfect, but it is good at getting the meter up so you can transform it. So it just doesn't one-shot them easily. So that's what it's pretty good at. And so now we're transforming. This was out buffs anything or no? Just dead. Just dead. Alright. But now we're gonna go in untransform it, and here's what it looks like when you're buffing. One. One shot. Right? Ooh. That one took two. Try this one. One shot. Alright. Now here's the best part. Transform. Let's go down here. And then... I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty stupid. Get out of here. And that's my anti-Grenier build that I have going on here. If we come back over here and go back to the weapon over here, as you can see, I kind of named stuff. Actually, no, this was Corpus. Never mind. I may have used the wrong build, but you could see how the damage still did damage even when I wasn't using it. So yeah, this is the build I have for, like, just killing Grenier. This is the one for Corpus, kind of the same, but changed up some of the elements stuff. And then this is kind of just for every other enemy type. Like Infested, Orican, whatever. So how does Gauss perform in Steel Path? Well, he actually performs pretty well, and on here, as you can see, I'm doing a extermination mission solo just to kind of test it out, and as we can go like later on, he actually starts to mow down just a lot of enemies, man. It is so crazy. But yeah, so over here just killing everything really fast and everything. I don't know what to say. But the main way I can just mow down enemies with no problem that are in the hundreds is, like, first use Redline, then use Zada's Whisper, just for that extra void damage on top of already having speed, on top of already having basically what is a minigun in this game, and it just tap the trigger, dead. Everything dead. It is so much fun. I'm telling you, if you're not playing with this type of build or this type of way, you're not playing this game correctly. You're not playing it the fun way. This is how you can have fun in the game and kill everything that's level 100 and above. It is so much fun. And if this hasn't said to you, maybe I should use Gauss, then, well, you should just get Gauss. He's just so much fun to use. Because he's in that line of where he's both very easy to use, very fun to use, and stupidly good when you build him correctly. But just because he's a good frame doesn't mean there are some issues with him. And to kind of put like a quick list, one, battery can be a little bit annoying, but as me using him, it still is kind of a little bit annoying, especially when you're trying to put kinetic plating on and trying to get that really high damage reduction. It can be really annoying just to try to get that perfect amount and not still be getting bodied instantly. And, well, of course, I don't have Prime Flow on this build. If I did, it'd probably be a lot better, but energy. This build needs a lot of energy. And if you are struggling with that, then he's kind of hard to use and can kind of just get you killed sometimes, especially in Steel Path. So if you're going to do a build with Gauss that needs like speed and damage, you need to have a lot of energy. Because the amount I have in this segment right here is I only have like 350. That's like a nothing for this character, or for this, at least this build. So you'll need around like at least maybe 600 maybe, or maybe more. And then he'll probably do well. Or if you have like just any other builds, or like if you're getting teammates who can help create orbs, then yeah, he'll do fine. He won't struggle. So to conclude this review of this frame, basically just if you haven't already, you need to get him. And if you already have him, but you haven't used him because you don't know what he can actually do, then you're sleeping on him. You have to try him because, at least to me, for me playing the game, he's like, I want to say top three frame of the game. I might be wrong. But to me, he feels like a top three frame of the game. He's like just really good at everything. Like anything you can put him in, he'll do really well at. The only activities that he'll probably struggle in at all is maybe Eidolons, just because you'll need Volt because Volt's the only good frame for mostly Eidolons. But Gauss, he can do pretty much everything outside of that. And that's why I love him so much. He's a good balance between fun and good. And that's what you kind of want in a warframe. You want to have fun. You want to feel like you have so much power using the character that you're using. And Gauss can feel that really well. Like playing as him, it feels like me playing Ultra Kill. Just really fast, killing everything, and having so much fun in the whole process. He is such a joy to use. So here's the end part of the video, just real quick. You don't have to listen to this. You can just skip. But then again, you probably skip most of the video or something. I don't know. But I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks now, and that's mostly just because of school. But just school's just been a lot. But that's kind of how school always is. But I got a big video in the works. Maybe not something too big, but it's like Halo related. Just gonna be talking over just about the game, and you'll see what I mean about that when I put that up. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this kind of quick review of Gauss. It's just good frame. Just try him. Fast equals good. And to my, I don't know, what, 10 viewers on average that watch my stuff. I don't know. Thank you. Probably aren't even watching all the way to the end of this, I bet. But yeah. Goodbye.